All right, welcome back to Tony's Board Life. Today we're going to do a little sports. So it's going to be TBLS, Tony's Board Life Sports. But today we're going to do a little history maker golf from play.com. This is the old box, by the way. They got all new boxes, which is really cool. The only problem is as you're getting the expansions, those boxes don't even fit. Probably going to need to go get some 3-inch GMT white boxes to fit everything. So I got plenty of them. With that, and we're about ready to start our 10 games for 2024, but we haven't started that yet. So last time I got a little crap for starting before everybody. So what I thought I'd do is we'll play a tournament, and I may continue it on. I currently have the 1994 pro season. This is honestly around the year that I really started watching golf. That was a sophomore, junior in high school. Really started getting into watching golf. So a lot of these are players that I enjoy. You got Colin Montgomery. Let's see. I know we've got some in here. Tiger Woods is in here. Bobby Clampett. Most of these are now. Most people will recognize them now, strictly because of most of them. Oh, Jim Furyk, are because of the commenting that they're doing. So, but to do a tournament, and I want to go through this, really slowly to see if you guys want, but there's a tournament mode here. You can always play like ones and twos. And by the way, we will be playing the stadium golf course from La Quinta. It's a stadium course. They call it the golf stadium course. Well, it's a stadium course. This was one of the courses that was used just recently. So we're going to do tournament mode. We got to narrow this down. So there's like 150 plus. There's a ton of cards here. I've separated them into 2 stacks. So we got like the morning and the afternoon stacks. And so this is really going to represent the first 2 days. So what the first thing we're going to do, where's that at? Here we go. We're going to separate them into 8 piles. Smaller snacks, face down so I can't see them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll 2 dice. We're going to have green and a white dice. I'll split this up just a little bit. Third round, I'll start using these ABCs. So right now we're just going to make really 2 piles. We're going to make an outstanding pile and a regular pile to move on to the third round. And we're going to split between these 2 ones. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll this. The greens will be the 10s, and then the white will be the 1s. And then we refer to the first 2 rounds. So like I roll here. So I rolled a 66. So I draw 1 outstanding golfer from that pile. So we'll do that for 8 piles for 1 round and then 8 piles for the other rounds. The ones that don't make it past this did not make the cut. And they actually have the system set up here to make it easier for you to actually actually create a whole system, miss cuts, not cuts, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put this stack aside here. So that's the to be done, sir. So this is the morning stack right here. So this is the first stack. I'm going to split them up into 8, and we'll go from there. All right. I magically have my 8 stacks here. So we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to be making 3 piles. We're going to have an outstanding, a made the cut, and the missed the cut. So what's going to happen is we have, there are 3 options here. There are top, there are draw, and then there's outstanding. So the top golfer, we'll see the ranks, and as we go through this, it'll make sense. But we'll see that the top golfer is by the ranking he has. The draw, so it's like draw 1 golfer. So I randomly draw 1, and then out of the other ones, I'll pick a top golfer. and that'll make the cut. If it has outstanding, that'll be a separate pile altogether. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the first one. So we're going to go roll here. So the green's the 10s and the white's the 1s. So in this case, it's 45. So we look here. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. You read it lowest to highest. That's right. Because you read it when we get into the game. You read it lowest to highest. So this would be 45. So it is, let's take a look here. Draw one golfer and choose the top remaining. So what we're going to do, we're going to choose one here. Kind of shuffle them up here. So this is our one random golfer. And now we choose, what was it, 45, top 4 golfers. So if you notice, there's these 3A. 2A is a high one. 1C. Let's see, anything else here? Okay, 4B. So right now, so these 3, Ted Treba, Russ Cochran, and Dave Barr did not make the cut. So they missed the cut. Right now, let's see who our random is. Oh, we have Bill Glasson, Bob Estes, and none of these were outstanding. John Houston. Oh. Okay, Fuzzy Zeller. Okay, so it's 4. 2 of these stuck together. So we're definitely John Houston, Fuzzy Zeller, Bob Estes, and now, so we have these 2 right here. We have to go between. So let's randomize them because the 2 cards stuck together. Okay, here we go. And the winner and made the cut is going to be Craig Couples. So that means Craig Stadler missed the cut this round. Okay, so this is our first one. This is our made the cut, and this is our missed cut stack. So I'm going to turn those sideways. Okay, next one. We read them lowest to highest. No, this case is 33. And in this case, it is just draw 3 golfers. Okay, so we'll shuffle these up real quick. By the way I put them out here, they're pretty mixed up, as you can tell. Okay, so draw 3 golfers. So we're just going to take 1, make sure I don't get any, 2, and 3. So who missed a cut? Payne Stewart missed a cut. Bernhard Longer, Gary Hallberg, Hal Sutton, John Cook, and Tom Lehman, who is a 1B, which is really high, did not make the cut this time. Whew. So who did? Rick Fuhr, Ed Fiore, and Mark Cannavale. Okay, we got some really low ones here. Okay, so we've got this one. Okay, next round. 66, draw 1 outstanding golfer. So we have our first outstanding golfer. All right. Okay, here we go. 1. Okay, 66, 1 outstanding golfer is Jay Desling. Oh, he had a great round. Not a good one, not a great player, but he had a great round this time. So, Dickie Pride, Greg Norman, not a big loss. Bob Gilder, Tom Kite, Raymond Floyd, and a lot of these older ones are now, of course, retired. Duffy Waldorf, Vijay Singh, and Larry Mize did not make the cut this time. All right. Got a lot of big names that has not made the cut so far. Okay, next. 23. Draw 1 golfer and 2 top. Okay. So do this. Okay, 1 golfer. Right, and it's 23. Draw 1 golfer. So Corey Pavin is the 1 golfer. And the top 2 remaining. So Lauren Roberts is a 1. What else we got here? David Frost is a 2B. And that's going to be it. Okay. So Joel Edwards, Johnny Miller, Joe Ozaki, Steve Elkington, Tom Byram, and Robert Gomez all did not make the cut. And I'll tell you, though, the less outstanding, so there's a good chance he's going to make the top 10 or the final the third round be in contention. So we'll see how that works out, because if we don't get that many outstanding golfers, then we're in trouble. Okay, so now, okay, next one. 46. Draw one golfer, choose top remaining four. So one golfer. So let's just pick this. Who do we got? Ooh, Mark McCumber. Okay. And then I need 4 of the top. So we have 6, 6. Okay, 3, 2, 3, 6, 3, 6, 2B. Okay. So it's going to be David Edwards, Tom Watson, and Ernie Els are going to make it. And so Steve Lowry, Bob Lohr, Dillard Pruitt, Mike Hulbert, and Dudley Hart all did not make the cut this time. Okay, next one. So this group right here, let's go ahead and roll. 55. Top 5 golfers. Wow. Now this one, so Hale Irwin is going to be on there. Kurt Triplett, Ben Crenshaw, Jeff Maggart. And it's the top 5. There's the toothy Brad Faxton. Let's make sure there's no other like ones. Yep. So we're not making it. Sam Torrance, Mike Sullivan, Bruce Litsky, Kelly Gibson, and D.A. Weibering did not make it. Got some good players here, which would make sense if we get the top 5. Okay. Next group. Here we go. 33. 33. 33 is draw 3 golfers again. Okay, so let's just, ooh, I saw who that was. I can tell you it's a big name, so there's a possibility a big name will not make this cut. So 3 golfers. So we have Lenny Clements, Brian Cram, and Brad Bryant. So so the big one is Nick Price, Bill Mickelson. By the way, this is only 3 years after he went pro. Scott Verplank, Jay Haas, and Mark Helkevelkia did not make the cut. We got some big names not making the cut. All right. And then our final of the morning pairings. 45 again. Draw 1 golfer and top 4 remaining. So 1 golfer. So this will be the 1 golfer. Ooh, Wayne Grady is a 7A. Okay. And then, let's see, Scott Hoke, Curtis Strange, Davis Love III, and this is 45. So 4 golfers. And David Fairty. So Ken Green, Brian Clare, Kurt Byram, and Mike McDonald did not make the cut. But these guys did. Okay. So we've got a pretty good stack here of players that have made the cut, but we only have 1 outstanding player, and that's good for that outstanding player, especially since he's a 6B. There's a good chance he might be in contention. Now, he might get knocked out. We'll see what happens on that. Okay, so let me go ahead and set up the next round, the afternoon stacks, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go. We have our afternoon group. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we got the first one here. First group, roll, lowest to highest. 56. Draw 1 golfer and top 5. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to draw 1 golfer here. And that is going to be, ooh, really low rated guy. I like to see this. It's kind of cool. So he's the one, and now we've got the top rated. So 5, 5, 8. And I think this one might be one of the stack that I had that might be a little low bottom heavy. So we'll see. Okay, C4. Oh, okay, so 50. Yeah, 56. We drew a wrong golfer, so we need the top 5. So Craig Perry, Bobby Clampett, Colin Montgomery, Jim Furyk, and Doug Toole will make the cut. Larry Solera, Pete Jordan, Michael Allen, David Rummels, and Mark Wirtz did not make the cut. Okay. Now, next group here. 46 draw one golfer and top 4. We've been rolling high. So one golfer is going to be Marco Mira. Nice. And then let's see, 46 top 4. So 7, 5, 8, 5. Oh, got a 3, 5A, 5A, 6B, and 7B. So let's see, 46 top 4. So we have Gil Morgan. We will have Mark McNulty, Jim Thorpe, football player, and Tommy Armour III, and then Tom Pertzer. So John Wilson, Fulton Allen, Steve Brody, Dick Mast, and Bob Tway, towards the end of his career, did not make the cut. Okay, next group. 56. Draw one, and then top 5. Okay. So our draw one is Jim Gallagher Jr. And our top 5. So we have 7C, 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 4C, 5B, 5B, 4C. Ooh, we're going to get some. So 56, we did our random. And then top 5. So Gary Burrows, Kenny Perry, Mike Reed, Robin Freeman, and Scott Simpson all made the cut. Unfortunately, Neil Lancaster, Jeff Woodland, Ollie Brown, and Brandel Chambly did not make the cuts. Okay. Okay, here we go. Next group we have is 44. 44, draw one golfer, top 4. The one golfer will be John Daly. Big John. Okay. And let's see. So 44, top 4 remaining. 4C, 8, 7, 7, 5, 8, 5, 6. So 44, top 4. So Fred Funk, Billy Andrade, Paul Stankowski, and Lee Jansen all made the cut. David Peoples, Howard Twitty, Trevor Dodds, Ed Doherty, or Doherty, depending on how it's pronounced, and Mike Stanley did not make the cut. Next group. Ooh, 13. What is 13? Draw 2 golfers and top remaining. So we draw 2. Okay, so 1, 2. So Dan Forsman and John Flannery. And then we have the top remaining golfer. So we got 5, nope. 8, nope. 5C, nope. 5A, 7, 7. Oh, it's going to be Jose Marilla Olazabal. All right. So Jeff Sluman, Mark Brooks, Greg Kraft, Bobby Watkins, Gene Sowers, Tim Simpson, Brett Ogle, and John Inman did not make the cut. As you can see, we still have a good stack here. So, and we've only had one outstanding golfer. So we'll see how this goes. Next group, 11, top golfer only. So this is going to weed out a lot. Here we go. 7, no, 5, 3. We got a 3 here. 5, 7, 7, 5. Oh, let's get this right away. So, yep, it's going to be Wayne Levy is the top golfer and is going to make the cut out of this group. So, Sean Murphy, Clark Dennis, Justin Leonard, Jesper Farnovic, Michael Bradley, Nick Faldo, Dave Stockton Jr., Steve Rintoul, Marco Dawson, and John Adams did not make the cut. Next one, 46. Draw 1, and then it's top 4. Okay. So here we go. Our draw 1. Let's just take this one. Joey Sindelar. He's got good iron skills. Yeah, his putting is not questionable. It's not bad, but it's just average. There's no skills in there, and it's not bad skills. There are some bad skills for putting, so you can have problems. Okay, so 46. So we did our draw. We get 4 at the top. So 5B, 7. Oh, Steve Pate is definitely 46. So 4. Nope, we got our top 4. So Paul Goidas, Keith Clearwater, Yoshinori Mitsumaka, Maki, Ed Humerick, John Morse, and Dennis Paulson. By the way, he does a great job on PGA Tour Radio. So good job. Keep the show up by that one. But Andrew McGee, Donnie Hammond, Chris DeMarco, and Steve Pate all make this round. We got one last group here. And out of this group, it's just going to be the top golfer. 6, 7, 7, 3. Peter Jacobson right now. 4, 7, 5, 4. Looking to see if there's anything else that jumps out. Nope. So it will be Peter Jacobson making the cut for the top one. So we have Bob Burns, Glenn Day, David O'Grin, Mike Hennon, Brian Henninger, Nolan Hunke, Chip Beck, Ronnie Black, Jim McGovern, and Billy Billy Mayfair did not make the cut. Okay, so our first 2 days are done. This is our miscut stack, so we are just going to put it out of the way here because we don't need it anymore. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the day 3, and in the day 3, conduct the round third by dividing the stack into 7 new, more or less equal size stacks together with the outside stack. So this will be the outside stack. I'm not worried about that. There'll be 8 stacks. Note that it's possible for a tournament not to have any outstanding golfers. If that happens, the contending golfers are chosen, made 7 made cut stacks. So this is the made cut. We're going to do that. And then basically I'll just put them into 7 stacks. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the third round. And there's some extra stuff that we could have happen with that, which is pretty cool because we have some issues and perks that could happen to some individual ones that could change a few things. So be interesting to see how that works out. Okay, so let me go ahead and put these into 7 stacks. Jay Delsings, he's going to make it. It's just whether he's going to have where he's going to be at, and if he's got any issues. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and split these up, and then we'll roll for that one. All right, third round is done. Now this is where we will actually use the A through D. Pretty much so the contending ones are going to come from A, the A minus, maybe the B plus. We'll have to see. Anything B or less is probably not going to be in the top 10 or the competitive. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and roll, and then we're going to part them in here. If they get this little symbol here, this little like danger symbol, that means it gets placement and the roll on the tourney day perks and issues on the reverse. We'll do that at the difference, and this is for added intrigue. So we'll leave the outstanding golfer for last. We'll do this stack right here. So we're going to again roll, and then we roll as usual, read from lowest highest. So 16. So drawn golfer contends with an A minus, but also has a thing, and then a top call. So let's do this first one. So drawn golfer. So we'll shuffle these up. Drawn golfer. He gets an A minus. 16. Yep. So this one gets an A minus, and it's going to be Davis Love III. Now, Davis Love III is going to have an issue. So what we're going to do is I'm going to place, or could have an issue. So I am going to place a chip on it. We're going to put it down here. Okay, so now 16, what else does it say? Top golfer contends with an A. So let's find out who our top golfer could be. Bill Glasson. Yes, so it'll be Bill Glasson. So he contends with an A. Come on. And the rest finish at D+. So this stack will finish at D+. Okay, next stack here. 22. Top golfer contends at an A, all others B's. And he'll get a chip as well. So it's, let me look at the, again, top golfer. So probably Corey Pavin. He's a 1A. Yep. And he has an issue. So he is going to contend with an A. Okay. And then the rest, what was it? The rest contend with a B. Oh, there we go. Next group. 15. Draw golfer contends at an A, top with an A. Oh, and that drawn one gets a chip. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle these up. And then here we go. So the drawn golfer, ooh, Doug Tillwell. It's 15. He contends with an A, but he gets a chit. He's going to go with Corey Pavin. And top golfer contends with an A minus. So let's see. Okay. Fuzzy Zeller is going to be in our final 10, top 10. And then the rest finish with the C minus. Okay, there we go. 12. Top golfer contends with an A plus. The rest finished with a B. So, possibly Lauren Roberts. Okay, Lauren Roberts. What was it? 12. A plus. Whoa, I didn't realize there was an A plus. Yep. Okay, so Lauren Robert continues with an A plus. Oh, let's put the star up here for the A plus. So Lauren Roberts is probably going to be the leader going in. Okay, and then what was it? 12. Finish with a B minus. Okay, next one. 35. We're getting down on here. Draw golfer contends at A, top A minus, the rest with B. So drawn with an A. That is going to be Colin Montgomery. Is going to contend with an A. And then the 35, what was it? Top contends with an A minus. Could be Peter Jacobson. Nope, it's probably going to be Mark McCumber. Yep. So Mark McCumber, 35, A minus. And the rest contend with a B. Okay. 2 more stacks to go here. Okay, here we go. Next one. We have 34. Top contends with an A minus, low with a D, the rest is B. Okay. So top with an A minus. Oh, Hal Irwin. And then the low, see, this was 34. Low with a D minus. And honestly, that's going to be these three. We're going to put these three. Ted Triva. These guys are going to finish with a D minus. And then the rest contend with a B plus. Okay, so these are going to go B plus. So it's looking like I'm not going to have too much to worry about here. I should have 10 golfers here. 13. Draw contends with an A plus. Ooh, draw contends with an A plus. And he does get a chit. So that way I can roll on that. Okay, here we go. So the draw contends with an A plus. Oh, John Wilson, and he will get a chit. And then, was it 13? Yep. Top with an A minus. Jim Gallagher Jr. Oh, Scott Hoke. Oh, nope. Jeff Maggart. Jeff Maggart gets an A minus, and then the rest continue. Say go with a C plus. Yep, the rest finish with a C plus. And then finally, we have our outstanding golfer. 55. Does he get anything? Oh, all golfers contend with the B. Oh, he didn't. He had a good first 2 rounds, but didn't make it. So let's take a look at our top 10. So we have Lauren Roberts, John Wilson. Oh, let's move you over here. Lauren Roberts, John Wilson, Colin Montgomery, Bill Glasson, Doug Tillwell, Corey Pavin, Jeff Maggart, Hal Irwin, Mark McCumber, Fuzzy Zeller, and Davis Love the third. Okay, so now what we're going to do, and I'm going to need to make notes here on this one because we've got to talk about the issues and perks for these. Okay, so first let's go ahead and go from the top. So John Wilson here, we're going to roll 1D, third round, storylines, the elephants. Each golfer goes to determine the general story, and the second die is specifically one. Okay, so let's take a look here. And so we're going to do John Wilson first. So John Wilson, Wilson is a 6, which is internal, intangibles, and then he needs to roll a second one. He will gain the sunny quality. So he has a sunny quality, which could come up in that. So that's good. So Wilson the sunny. Okay, so let's take a look here. So we have Doug Toole. First die, let's see what's he going to do. He's going to his caddy. And he is going to lose a choice quality. For the question symbol, roll the decider die on the bullet indicates the perk that is in effect till further notice. Blank. Okay. So he loses a choice quality. This could be good. Yes, so he is going to, so Toole's going to lose his puny driver. Okay, so he's going to lose puny. Now we're going to use the decider die here. The bullet indicates till further notice, which means it could be permanent. Let's see here. So this could be permanent, or it could be, and it is only this round. So just this round. So it's not a permanent thing. Okay, Corey Pavin, let's go ahead and roll. He gets a 6, which is internal qualities. And what's he going to get? 3. He gains lucky quality. Lucky golfers always have at least one blue chip. If a lucky golfer expends his supply of chips on a hole, he is given a new blue chit at the start of the next hole. So Paven is lucky. So he will get a blue chit, which will make really important. So Paven is lucky. And then our final one, we have Davis Love the Third here. What's Davis Love the Third gonna have? Him and his flat bill. 5, Trainer. Okay. 2, gain a choice quality. Oh, let's see. He is going to gain a choice. So I think his putting, we're going to make him gold. So he's going to gain putting for gold, and we'll see if this is. Oh, till further notice. So he's got gold putting till further notice. All right. So I'll go ahead and get the score set up because it takes a little math to that, and you guys don't need to see me watch the math or do the math. So we'll set that up later. But these are going to be it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so I'm going to have to drop one of these, it looks like. Davis Love the Third would be the one that would have to drop because he's the lowest. But we'll look into that because he's lucky. So he may not. We'll see what happens. All right. With that, we'll move on to the next round and then the final rounds, and we'll only do the last 10, and we'll see how they score out. All right, so we are going to be going into the final round here, but we need to set up kind of the overall final third round scores with some numbers. So what you do is you look up the average kind of winning score, and then what you do is you actually roll on the dice, and depending on their location. So we are actually going to be under 263. So considering the last tournament, which was the American Express, which just finished on Sunday, the winning was 259 or 258. Yeah, 259, which was a record for that tournament. By the way, won by an amateur. Been 30 plus years since 1991. Speaking, we got 1994 in here. But so we're going to roll a die, and then if you notice, there is an asterisk on part of this, and then one that's not. So what we do is we roll the bullet dice here, and if it's a bullet, you get the asterisk. If it's not, you don't. So what we're going to do is we want to start off with John Wilson here. And then this is going to give me the starting score for the fourth round. So no bullet. So John Wilson will have a 194. And Lauren Roberts is the other A plus. He gets a 193. So right now, Lauren Roberts is in the lead, and John Wilson is one stroke back. So this is actually going to be the final pairing. Most likely, because it's 193 because the next one's 196. So we have Lauren Roberts, and John Wilson is one stroke back. And by the way, we have these sheets right here to take care of it. And Wilson is also sunny. So I want to make sure John Wilson, I make note of that. Okay. Now, for A, it's either going to be 195 with the bullet or 196 without the bullet. So first of all, we'll start with Fuzzy Zeller. And he is going to be 195. So he is going to be 2 strokes back. And we don't quite know. So he'll be 2 strokes back. Doug will be 196. He'll be 3 strokes back. Jeff Maggart will also be 3 strokes back with a 196 for 3 rounds. And then Hal Irwin, let's see what Hal is. Well, this will work out. He's 195, and he'll be 2 strokes back. So then basically, the second to last pairing will be Fuzzy Zeller and Hal Irwin. Okay. Now we have the A minuses. So it's 197 with the bullet, and then 198 with blank. So Corey Pavin is going to be a 198, and that is going to be 5 strokes back. Colin Montgomery will be a 197, so that's only 4 strokes back. Then we've got Bill Glasson will also be a 197 with 4 strokes back. And our last one, Mark McCumber, well, that just works out. He'll be 5 strokes back with a 198. And he's 5 strokes. So what we have here is our first pairing will be Corey Pavin and Mark McCumber. Second pairing will be Colin Montgomery and Bill Glasson. Our third pairing will be Doug Toole and Jeff Maggart. Our fourth pairing will be Fuzzy and Hale Irwin. And then our final will be Lauren Roberts and John Wilson. And he's studying. Okay, and then so Doug Toole, I got to remember Doug loses puny for this tournament. And then Corey Pavin is lucky. So with that, Corey will start off with a blue chit. Now the blue chits and red chits are not good at all. Red chits, we get them from the gallery grounds or the clutch or gimme punts that are missed. They cede control of the course. They increase normal putt difficulty, or they reduce clutch putt ability 1 level, or they purchase the black die for 6 for maintaining. So you want to get rid of the reds, because if you have any reds, you lose the stroke. If you blues at the end, you can't. There's nothing with that. So the way the game works is I have my dice here. We'll roll them all, and then the white dice we look, and if it's any of the numbers that are up here, so like this is 2, 3, 4, 5, that's course controlled. That means we look at the other 2 numbers and we have it, and we look here to see what it is. No big deal on that one. If it's not course controlled, then there's some options that we have. So let's see here. If the court controls, read the black and metallic dice in ascending order. So let's do a real quick, just a trial one. So if we run here, okay, we're 6. Let's imagine this is a 4, and then we will read. So that's a 1-1. So we are in the weeds 2. So then what we do is we go to, because it's course controlled. Let's see here. Not that one. So if we look at the charts here, so we have a rough. Now this is his second shot. Right. Yep. So what we'd do is then we'd read the green dice, and because it's a little 2 there, there's a little 2 You notice there's a little 2 here. So on second, then we check the green dice, and we'd go, it says, is he a master? So let's say this is Robert's. He's got, so recovery would be master. So there's a little dot next to it. And so that's the bullet dice. If the bullet's there, he's a master. If it's not, he's not. So he's not a master. Otherwise, obstructed line makes for rough exit, scrambles to edge of green, double difficult par putt for par. So reporting down here, let's take a look. So we have par, double difficult. So we roll 1 dice. And then so we roll 1 dice. If it's a 1, we get the par. 3, it moves up. If we miss it, we move up to difficulty. So this will be 1 to 3 for a bogey. 2, so he gets the bogey. So that's the way that works out. So pretty simple. I'll try to refer to this because it's a little bit more broader. I have a couple things that I use to help me out. I've got my scorecards here. So I have this nice ball marker to know what's hole, because the way it works out is as we go through, I use this one here to tell me who it is, and then we'll have up to 1, 5. So we'll have 5 holes laid out here. So it keeps me exactly knowing where I'm at and what I'm doing. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and we're gonna get started. So we'll go from there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So our first up on the tee is going to be Corey Pavin. He is lucky, so Corey Pavin's on the first hole. We roll the dice, and let's see what we get here. So we have a 2, so it is course controlled, and a 36. The first hole provides the golfer a prelude to what is to come. Mounds built for fan seating, surrounded by a slight dogleg left. By the way, you're looking at it from this way, so the hole goes this way. So this round is the green. So in this case, 36. So 36 is sand 2 to start off with. Okay, so sand 2. Let's see, that's rough. Sand. Okay, so that par 4 sands. Here we go. Sand 2, sand in the bunker from the second shot. We use the green, which is a 1. Chunky. Is he chunky? This would be for recovery. No, he is not chunky. Moderate. Oh yeah. Otherwise, strong swing. Wow. So we have the wow charts right here. Re-roll the white dice. Okay. Let's go ahead. And I always re-roll the dot. It's kind of a house rule. I always re-roll the bullet dice, no matter what. When we do it. Okay. 2. Bounds onto the green and rolls to the pin. Easy putt for birdie. Ooh, we might have a putt for birdie right off here. So, easy putt for birdie. We re-roll this. So a 1 to 4 will give him a birdie. So here we go. And he gets a 3. So he does get a birdie. So that's a nice way to start off. So Corey Pavin scores a, this is a par 4, right? Yep, this is par 4. So he scores a 3, and he'll actually move to 4 strokes back. Nice. Okay, Mark McCumber. Here we go. We're going to roll. Again, we're on the first hole. 2, course controlled. 33 is a square, which would be a fairway. Golf cam, course. Par 4 hole, so it's par 4. And it is a 3. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Daunting hole? No. Otherwise, chance for an early flub. Clutch putt for par. Now, he is a semi-gold, and we use this, the bullet die, so he is not gold, so he is normal. If for some reason the bullet dice would have been up, he would have been gold. So we have so it's par 4, 3, easy chance for flop, clutch putt for par. So clutch putt is a little different. He is normal, so 1 to 3 doesn't matter. 1 to 3, and he scores a 5. So so he does not get the par. So it will be an easy putt for bogey, and you roll 2 dice, and as long as a 6-6 is a miss, 6-1. So he goes back a stroke. So he gets a bogey. So he scores a 5 on this hole. All right. So now we're on to the second hole. But so we go into the second hole. So this will be again Corey Pavin. Oh, this is a cordial and a friendly. Oh, Corey. It's score. So this one has a good chance. We can see what happens when we have a hole that golfer may control. And of course, he scrolls a 5, so it will be course controlled. He has a 22. A 22 is a golf camp course. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. It's 12. The green one. It's the black. So it's 12. So it's actually a sand par 4 second shot. Okay. And then it is 2. Sandy. Is he Sandy? Yes, he is Sandy. Explosion, bunker, and the pin. So then what we do is we re-roll the white die and we roll on this one. Oh, there we go. And re-roll the white die. And decider die too. So you may need it. 4. Breaks right and rolls past the pin. Moderate putt for par. So what we can do is we can do normal putting par for one level. We had a moderate. Let's go ahead. We're going to make it an easy putt. We're going to spend our blue chit because we get a new one. And so as long as we don't roll the double 6s, double 1s doesn't matter. So then he gets for number 2. So this is a par 4 also. So Corey Pavin gets a 4, so he doesn't change. Mark McCumber is next, so we roll. So 2, it is controlled. It is player controlled, so we will read this as a 2-3-5. So what we do, we go to the par 4s and 2-3-5. So 2-3-5. Here we go. Is he a legend or a shaper? Yes, he is a legend. Well placed. We go to the star, which is the gallery cheers. Is it a solid star? Yes, it is. So we have a gallery cheers. Green die result is a 2. Is he a champion? Yes, he is a champion. Lofted directly to the pin, bites hard at gimme putt for birdie. Okay, so gimmies are again 2d6s to miss, and he gets a 5 and a 4, so he gets a birdie out of that. So he gets a birdie and goes back to 5 strokes back. Now we go back to the first hole for Colin and Bill. So first up is Colin on the first hole. Here we go. 3, so it is course controlled. 45. Not good. Sand 1. So par 4, sand 1. And 5. Oh, by the way, he get paid. Corey Pavin will get that back. What was it? 45, sand 1. And we read the green die, which is a 5. Is he Sandy? Nope. Otherwise, terminal departure from the trot. Third trot to periphery green. Double difficult for par. Okay, so double difficult is a 1 for par. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to re-roll the white dice. We're going to re-roll it. He gets a 6. So now it is a difficult putt for birdie or for bogey. 6. So now it's a moderate putt for double bogey. Oh, and it is an easy putt for triple bogey, and he gets it. Oh man, that was horrible. So this is a par 4. He scores a 7, so he's going to go. Basically, he is no longer in contention, and there is a out of contention golfer. So this is what he's going to use from now on. You can house rule it where he may be able to come back, but I don't know. It would take too much time. So now we're going to talk to Bill. He just watched Colin Montgomery screw the pooch on this. So 5. So it is course controlled. It is 25. So it is a rough 1. So we go to rough par 4 1. And is he a workman? No, he is not a workman. Otherwise, a confidence swing. Wow. So we're going to re-roll the white dice. It is 1. Re-roll. Oh, this could be really good. If it's a 1, it's an eagle. If it's 2 to 6, it is a gimme for birdie. It is a 6, so it's a give me for birdie. So a gimme is 2, and he gets the birdie. So he had a shot for eagle, but he's gone. Bill Glasson's gone the other way here for that. All right. So we have got 2 over here. So now hole number 3. And we go back to Corey Pavin, hole number 3. Ooh, this is a tough hole. It's not daunting, but it's going to be, other than having a 6 for white, 1. So that is course controlled. We have a 35, which is actually golf course cam. Course cam? I think that's what it is. It is, yes, course cam, par 4. And the green die is a 5. Is it daunting? No. Or is he a scatter golfer? I do not see a scatter golfer. Otherwise, longer than usual tee shot. Well played iron. Nice opportunity. Clutch putt for birdie. So he can't. Increase clutch putting ability 1 level. He is going to do that. Because he's lucky. I'm just going to put it right here because it's going to go back. So that's going to give him a 1 to 5 because he's a normal putter. So if you look at putting, it's not rust or so he is going to be semi because it's it'd be 1 level, so that'd be gold. So he's as long 1 to 5. It is another birdie. 4, so he scores another birdie. So that's a par 4 as well, right? Yep. Corey, and then so I'm gonna have to move these down a little bit more. Is also 3 strokes back as well. We'll just do this and then put that back on. So next, Mark McCumber. We're gonna roll again. So we are on hole 3 still. 6. Okay, so when it's a 6, there's 2 things you can do with a 6. You can attack the green, or what was it again? You can attack the green, or you can do a gimme putt for par. So when you attack the green, we go to, it's a par 4. So we re-roll the white dice, and then something can happen here. So I think we're going to go ahead and, we're going to go here. We're going to go ahead and go for the par. So we're going to re-roll the white die, and let's go ahead and roll the bullet die as well. 3. Reaches the fringe of green, double difficult pitch for birdie. Pitch rather than putt. Use the putting grid to resolve if miss is moderate putt for par. Okay. So what we've got here. Oh, where'd that go? I just had it on my phone. Anyways, oh, here it is. Okay. So it's a pitch rather than putt, but we use the putt. So it's 3. Double difficult. So basically, if a 1 is rolled, use the decider die. Bullet sinks the putt. Blank misses. Okay, so let's go here. We didn't get the 1 though. Okay, so then what it is, it'll be a moderate putt for par. So 1 to 5. He gets the par. So Mark gets the par at 4. So he stays where he is. Okay, next one, we have Colin Montgomery, and this is hole number 2. It is a normal hole, so we roll 1 die. You got a 4, which is a par, so that's all he gets. He gets a par. Boy, that triple bogey just absolutely ruined everything for him. Okay, so now we have Bill Lassen right here. Five, so it will be course controlled with a 36, which will be sand 2 on a par 5. So sand 2, par 4, sorry. Sand 2, second shot. 6, is he sandy? That'd be under recovery. No, he is not sandy. Otherwise, solid stripe, but not clean. Ball dies, straddling the green apron. Double difficult for par. So this is a double difficult for par is just a 1. And he gets a 5. So now it's a difficult putt for bogey. Ooh. Now it's a moderate putt for double bogey. 2, yes. So he gets a double bogey, which is not good. So that'll be 6. So that'll drop him 2 strokes back. So he moves back here. And we got there. Okay. Now we go on to Doug. And Doug does not have his puny just in case we run across it. So we're on to the first hole for Doug. 1. So it is not. So it's a 1-5-6 for a par 4. Ooh, interesting. Let's see here. A 1-5-6. Is he a yeoman or a bomber? No, he is not. Is he a hacker? Nope. A mood. So we go to the mood chart, which I think is in the back here. His mood is normal. Let's see here. Water. Now mood. Okay. Green die results is 1. Is he stormy? No. Otherwise, beneficial bounce puts the ball near the pin in 2. Gimme putt for birdie. All right. So gimme putt. So we roll 2d6. A 6-2. So he has a birdie to start off the first hole. So Doug 2 will go here. And now we got to go to Jeff Maggart. These guys up here. Okay. Oh, it's also, so it'll be a 1-3-5. Interesting. 1-3-5. Is he a duffer or puny? Nope, he is not. Utility. Nope. So now we go to the Golf Now chart. We're getting to see lots of different charts here. Golf Now. It is a 5. Is he cold? No. Otherwise, aggressive shot pays off. Moderate putt for birdie. So a moderate putt is 1 to 2 for birdie. Let's go ahead and re-roll this. Moderate putt for birdie. Oh, he gets it. So he also birdies. So now he is 2 strokes back. And we are all set. So now let's go ahead. We are going to move on to hole number 4 for our first pairing. And Corey Pavin's made his way up, but the leaders have not gone off. So this is a par 3. And we'll see what happens on a par 3. So we have a 5. So it is course controlled. 66 is golf cam, course cam, not green cam, course cam. It's a par 3 and it is a 1. Is it a cordial hole or is he a laser golfer? Oh, by the way, I have this backwards. Definitely not laser, and it's not a cordial hole. It's semi-friendly, which, yep. Otherwise, decent tee shot, but tricky terrain leaves clutch putt for par. So he is going to, again, use his thing for a clutch putt to make this a gold. So he's going to roll 1, so he gets it either way. So that's par, so he'll have a 3. So this is a par 3, so he gets a 3, and he will stay there. So our next one is Mark McCumber. 6. He is just going to go for the give me par 3. Okay. So that'll be a 3. So he got to give me par 2. Okay. Hole number 3 now. Colin, this is again a normal hole. So we just roll 1, 6. We get a 5, and that is a par for Colin. Bill is, ooh, yeah, I think we're going to go with, he's just going to go. So Bill, yeah, he's kind of edging from that double he just took. He's going to go the gimme for par. And he gets it. Okay. So now we go to hole number 2. Doug. 3. It is going to be a 144 on a par 4. 144. Is he a legend? No, he is not. Is he a champion? Yes, he is a champion. Bullseye. Easy putt for birdie. 1 to 4 for the easy putt for birdie. 1 to 4. And he gets a 3. So he does get another birdie. That's 2 birdies in a row. That'll move him only 1 stroke back. Now, Jeff Maggart comes in. Here we go. 2. And it'll be a 4-5-5. Is he a legend? Yes. Extra distance bonus. So we go to the gallery cheers. He had a great tee, the gallery cheers. And, oh, awards a blue chip. I think I forgot to do that for the other one. He gets a blue chip. I also play when you get a chit that hole, you can't use it that hole. There's some house rules I do, as in if I remember, so go through. Use the green die. 5. Is he a hacker? Nope, he is not a hacker. Otherwise, nice shot to the green. Moderate putt for birdie. So it's a 1 to 2 would be a moderate putt for birdie. Gets a 4, so it'll be an easy putt for par. And he gets the par. So he gets the par and stays right there. But he does now have a blue chit on him, which is nice. Okay. So now, go here. Fuzzy Zeller tees off. What is his first hole like? 6. He is feeling it today, so he is going to attack the green. We're going to re-roll the white die. I always re-roll the bullet die, always. 5, or try to remember. Sand rough issues, moderate putt, 2 for par. So it's a 2 putt for par. And it is a moderate. So 1 to 5. Oh, he just gets it. Kind of rims around. Looks like it's not going to make it. And then he sinks it. So Fuzzies is good to go there. And now we go to Hal Irwin. He tees off. He's got a 5, which is course controlled, and 11 is rough 2. Let's get here. Rough, par 4 to second shot. Is he a master? No, he is not. Yeah, 6. Is he a master? Yep. Nope. Otherwise, solid strike, but not clean. Ball die straddling the opponent. Double difficult putt for par. And he is going to roll 5. So a double difficult. So it will be difficult putt for bogey. 1 to 3. So he gets a bogey. At least he didn't run it up after that. So Hal goes down to 3 strokes back. All right. We are cruising along. Our first pairing is now to the 5th hole. Oh, first pairing. So we're going back to Corey Pavin, who is 3 strokes back currently. This is a semi-cordial hole, so sometimes it will be cordial, sometimes it won't. Today it is. It is 4. It is a 2-4-5, and this is a par 5. Okay, 2-4-5. Is he a legend? He is not a legend. Is he a champion? Is not a champion. Unexpected drift from solid iron shot. Misses green. And then we have the little flag symbol. I forgot what the flag symbol stands for. Give me. That means we go to the short game. It is a normal short game. So, yep, don't have that anywhere on here. Okay. Use the green die result, which is a 4. Is it a stone? Does he have stone? Nope. Otherwise, contour of the green, played expert. Easy putt for par. So basically with the easy, we roll 2d6, and as long as it's not boxcars, we are good to go. Yep, so he gets his par. So Corey gets a par on the par 5. Leaves a stroke out there. Okay, Mark, here we go. And he also is in control, and it's a 1-2-5. What do we have here? 1-2-5. Is he a bomber? No, he is not a bomber. Is he a... Oh, yeah, no, we're on par 5. Oops. 1-2-5. Bomber or direct green? No, it is not. Is he a champion? Yes, he is a champion. Hits green, moderate putt for eagle. Oh, he has a moderate putt for eagle. A 1-2. He hits an eagle. Oh, he hits a 3, which makes it an easy putt for birdie. And he gets the birdie instead. So he gets a stroke. And he gets a stroke back. So he's only 4 strokes back now. That is a nice shot. Okay. Par 3, hole number 4 for Colin. That is a friendly... Nope. We're not there yet. 5, he gets a par. Now we have Bill, who is currently 5 strokes back. He had that double, and he has a 6. He's going to take the gimme for par. He's still reeling over that double and doesn't want to take it. Doesn't want to get aggressive, so he'll take the par. All right, now we go to 4th hole. Or 3rd hole, sorry, with Doug. He's 2 birdies in a row. Three, and then it is 16, which is sand on the first shot. There's a 3. Chunky, is he chunky? No, he is not chunky. Extricated from trap with a solid shot to the green. Birdie putt lips out. Easy second putt for par. So basically 2d6 for the easy. Yep, so he gets a par. So Doug gets a par on that one. Okay. Now we are on to Jeff Maggart, who has a green. So, right, here we go. And it is going to be course controlled 55, which is course cam. Oh, wrong way. It is course cam. There we go. It's a par 4 and it is a 1. Is it a cordial hole or is he a laser golfer? Nope. Nice slave from the rough to the outer area of the green. Clutch putt for par. So it is a normal putt for par. So normal. Oh wait, clutch. Let's see. Clutch putt for par. So it would be a normal clutch putt. So 1 to 3. 5. Ooh, he gets a red chip because he missed it. And apparently I forgot to give some blue chits out. I'll do that. I feel bad. Oh, but he can actually change this in. And so now it will be an easy give me putts. So that was a clutch putt for par. So this will be an easy putt for a bogey, which is fine. So he does get a bogey. So Jeff Maggart goes back a shot. And he is even he's even today. Okay. Hole number 2, and we're on to Fuzzy Zeller. 2, it is a golfer controls. It is 3-5-6 on a par 4. 3-5-6. Is he a scatter or puny? He is neither. Is he a champion? Yes, he is. Easy putt for birdie. So 1 to 4. He has a birdie putt. 3, he gets a birdie. So he is now 1 shot back. And now we have Hal Irwin's out here. Okay, 3. And so that is 5-6-6. Is he a legend? Yes, he is a longest shot of the golfer's day. Gallery cheers for the longest shot of the day. Oh, here we go. He gets a blue chit. Green is a 6. Is he a hacker? I doubt he's a hacker. No, he is not a hacker. Otherwise, accurate shot lands on the green, but regrettable roll. Difficult putt for par. And so it's a 1 to 3 putt. 1 to 3 for par. He gets a 1, so he does get the par. Nice. And he gets a blue chip. Now we are on to the first hole, and we have our final pairing of the day. Lauren Roberts will tee off, has the honors, and will tee off. He has a 3, so that is a course control. 26. What does that do for him? 26 is golf cam. Golf course cam. Golf cam course. Okay. It is a par 4. And we have 3. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Daunting hole? Nope. Otherwise, chance to tone for early flub. Clutch putt for par. He has no putting. Clutch putt is 1 to 3 because he's neutral. And he gets it. And because he did that, I got to remember the chits. He does get a blue chit. So he gets a par for this first hole. All right. Okay. Now, who's next? We've got John Wilson. Now, John Wilson is sunny, if that comes up. Sometimes that stuff does. A 6. Does he want to attack the green? Does he want to attack the green? That's par 4. Yes, he is going to attack the green. 6. Unfortunate breaks. Double difficult 2-putt for par. Oh, man. Now it's a difficult putt for bogey. He gets it. So he gets a bogey. And he goes down to 2 strokes back. All right. So we have all our golfers are on the course. And I think at this point, I am going to stop this video and we will continue this at a later date. So hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm having fun. I do enjoy this game. Again, it is play.com, PLAAY.com, and it is History Maker Golf. The box is different now because this is like generic me golfer on here. So with that, so we will continue on. So our first one up, so I mark it, will be Corey Pavin onto the 6th hole. We have a semi-daunting and semi-challenging. Say a prayer and send your tee shot over the lake to a large green on this intimidating hole. It is a par 3. Decide or die bullet, ball finds back of the green. Okay, I think there's so that one there. So we will see. Hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you later.